We're here with Tom Perez, who served in many administrations over the years, and give me your perspective.
That was an old part. That's
well, I mean,
okay.
the reality is, I mean, you're a veteran. I mean, your resume speaks for itself. I don't think I need to do much introduction, but give me your perspective. I know you're in the White House. You're in the West Wing. You've seen this whole process, this transition between President Biden stepping down and allowing this transition to take place where Vice President Harris has a chance to ascend ostensibly to the presidency should she win in November. Just tell me about this process and what this has been like for you. You've seen so much, but this was a unique situation.
Well, it's great to be with you in my personal capacity, and it is a remarkable situation. And it's remarkable starting out with Joe Biden, who, in a remarkable display of selflessness, said, "I love my job, but I love my country more." It's not about me, Joe Biden, it's about you, the American people. And because he had such a close working relationship with the vice president, just as Barack Obama had with him, he wanted to make sure that they had that same relationship. And so when he stepped aside with the confidence that the vice president could meet the moment and move forward in a remarkable way, and that's exactly what's happened. And so I have profound respect for President Biden, and I have great excitement for both the vice president and Governor Walz, who the American people are just getting to know, but I've known him for years, and he's the real deal. And they are putting forth here a vision of America that is a vision where everyone has a seat at the table. It doesn't matter if you have a funny name like Barack or Kamala, as President Obama pointed out last night. You're part of the American fabric. She's articulating a vision, that really touches people where they are, meets people where they are. How do we lower costs? How do we make sure healthcare, which we've made a lot of progress on, is even more affordable? How do we address the climate crisis? And how do we build relationships with our allies around the world, including but not limited to India, that are constructive and mutually productive? And I think she's uniquely situated to move forward very successfully.
So tell me about this transition. I mean, it seems like it's been smooth as silk. I mean, I've never seen quite anything like this. The campaign was built seemingly overnight, and here we have all the momentum as this convention closes. So were you looking at the numbers and thinking that Vice President Harris would be able to kind of restart things and recalibrate the campaign in such a short amount of time?
Well, they work very closely together, and that's why this transition has been seamless. And the vision that she's articulating is a vision that excites people. We want everyone to be part of the American experience. We're sick and tired of people of Donald Trump in particular, pitting one group against another. The politics of grievance. We're about you. Donald Trump is all about himself. And all of the work that's being done now, I think that's a big part of the excitement across America.
And last question for you. Tell me about the Indian American community specifically. Almost 20% said they would not support the Biden administration in a second term, but it's now with Vice President Harris at the top of the ticket. I've seen a change in energy. What kind of outreach are you doing? Because almost all of those folks have become swing voters.
Well, we're organizing everywhere. And one of the advantages that we had, frankly, months ago was we've built organizing infrastructure in all the battleground states. And we're talking to people, we were talking to people then, and we're talking to people even more now. And with the vice president at the top of the ticket, I mean, the excitement is just over the moon. Now, the election is not August 21st. The election is November 5th. So there's a long way to go, and the vice president is acutely aware of that, and you can be rest assured that the Indian American community is going to be a big part of that Harris-Walz coalition.
Tom Perez, thank you so much.